In this Metallica classic, the lead guitar is actually a bass, and that title, it isn't just borrowed. It's a war scene compressed into 4 minutes. Today, we answer why the bell tolls, and for whom. Track 3 on Metallica's second album, Ride the Lightning, 1984. It opens with tolling bells, slides into a marching mid-tempo, and then wait, a lead line played on bass. This was Metallica crystallizing their sound, with Cliff Burton stamping an unmistakable signature, wah-driven distorted bass in the top register, cutting like a siren. Before Metallica, Cliff was already pushing melodies high on the fretboard with effects. In For Whom the Bell Tolls, the bass takes the lead role. That timbre isn't triumphant, it's an alarm. It matches the song's theme, not glory, but fatalism. The bass voice wails over a grinding march, like a warning siren from modern mechanized war. The title traces a line from John Donne to Ernest Hemingway to Metallica. Donne's meditation says, "Never sent to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Death anywhere concerns us all." Hemingway used that line for his 1940 novel, and Metallica inherits both the title and the moral gravity. Metallica doesn't summarize the entire book. They freeze a scene. In the novel's Chapter 27, a small Republican guerrilla group holds a hilltop. They're exposed, outnumbered, and eventually crushed by air attack. Few men, high ground, fate closing in from the sky. Listen to the lyrics. Fighting for a hill, killing for terrain that won't matter against bombs and machines. Lines about a handful of men of 5, echo that tiny trapped detachment as the planes approach. It's a portrait of inevitability more than heroism. Everything in the arrangement underlines the message. The bells. Time and mortality toll before any words. Destiny arrives on schedule. The march. The drum and riff groove feels like boots advancing, impersonal and relentless. Lead bass. Not a heroic trumpet, but a metallic wail. The sonic stance is anti-glory, aligned with Hemingway's view of modern war. For Whom the Bell Tolls lasts because it compresses literature into metal without losing depth. The song translates Donna's universal mortality and Hemingway's fatalistic hilltop into riff, rhythm, and timbre. That's why those bells still feel personal. The bell tolls for thee. And why Cliff's bass line still sounds like a warning from the edge. What detail in this track hits you hardest? The bells, the march, or Cliff's haunted lead? Drop your take below. If you dig deep dives like this, hit subscribe, share it with a Metallica fan, and tell me which song should be next on Metal Wikipedia.